Hello everybody, I'm Joe and this is the GM Toolbox, your go-to place to get all the tools you need to enhance your TTRPG games. Now, I have been gone for a little while. March was a really busy month for me. I had some traveling to go on for family trips and other things, and it was just busy all around. So I apologize for being absent. I needed to take a little break from the channel just to get caught up on life, but I am not going anywhere. The GM Toolbox is here to stay, and today I am bringing you guys another book review from Cawood Publishing. So let's get into it. Welcome to the GM Toolbox, everybody. Again, I am glad to be back after a little bit of a hiatus from the channel, but I have some new and exciting stuff to bring to you guys this month, as well as we're going to be covering Project Black Flag things moving forward and all sorts of other fun stuff. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you hit the like button on this video. I will be doing some giveaways in the near future. I'm just getting all the details on those locked up. So if you want notifications on those, make sure you're following the channel and get notifications. Now, without further ado, let's dive into today's book, which is Monsters of the Felaynd 2 from Cawood Publishing. Now, Monsters of the Felaynd 2 is a sequel to their previous book. This is the new one right here, The Well of Dreams. Their previous one right here is Monsters of Felaynd, which I did a review on. You can check out that link in the description below. But the new one is really cool because it builds off this original. This original had some really fun, unique stuff. The Feyland setting feels a little bit like Wonderland, almost, kind of, down that rabbit hole. I always wonder, is this more of like the Shadowfell, Shadow Realm, or is the Feyland a little bit different? And it's kind of, I think it's a little bit of a combination of a few different things, because there is a Fey Realm in D&D, and there is a Shadow Realm in D&D. This almost feels like a combination of both, because it does feel a bit upside down, a bit like a dark, twisted version of the Prime Material Plane. And I really enjoy the way Cawood Publishing presents it. So let's take a look at the book, and I wanted to show you guys some of the great artwork. Obviously, the cover art I love a lot. Andrew Cawood, he is the owner and writer for all these books. He does some amazing stuff. One of the things I think I really like about Cawood is the fact that their setting, I always use this word with theirs, but it feels very whimsical. And that might have a lot to do with Travis Hanson's art style. Travis is a great artist. He has a comic strip that you probably have seen online, and he does some great stuff in here. Now, one of the things I've noticed already about this book is that there's a lot of full-page art in it. And I know there's full-page art in their other books. It just feels like there's more in this book. So they do have some really, really cool stuff in here. I'm just trying to find another full page for you. Here's another good one. So one of the things that they do in here, and it always feels this way to me anyways, is that rather than a creature being some kind of creature, the creatures almost feel like they have themes that you can apply not just to the creature but to the adventure. And I don't know if that's, I assume that's somewhat intentional, because they'll do things like, I know in their Cities book is a great example of it. They'll have a creature like Sloth, like they focus on the seven sins and things like that. So it's not really a creature as much as a thing that they've turned into a creature. Like it's an emotion or something, some kind of thing personified as a creature. So I really like that. Now, another thing they did in Monsters of the Felaynd 2 that I liked is they took creatures from the first book and updated them. So let me give you an example. So I did mention how this feels very Wonderland, and it does, because here in Monsters of the Felaynd 1, we have the Hatter. So obviously a reference to the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. Really neat creature, really well designed, and kind of fun and interesting. So now in Monsters of the Felaynd 2, we have the Corrupted Hatter. Let me show you that. So here is the Corrupted Hatter. So you can see nice full-page art and a headshot and an updated stat block. So what they're doing here is they're taking a creature from that first book, and they are basically just kind of modifying it because of something that happened to that creature since the first book, right? Because this is a sequel. I think what the idea is that your party may have encountered the Hatter, and a fight ensued or whatever, and something changed about him, and now he is the corrupted Hatter. So something has modified and changed, and they did that with a couple other creatures. So there's a lot of really fun things like that in this book. So it's definitely nice to have the pair together. So if you are going to do some kind of Feyland, Feywild type of adventure, these books have some fun stuff in them, even if you're doing it in some other setting, because Cawood does have their own setting. If you go to Cawood's website, which link is in the description below, you can find their setting book, which is a very cool, unique setting. They have maps for the Feyland in here and everything. But for me, I just kind of pull ideas from that stuff and put it into my own adventures, because especially a place like the Feyland can just be so crazy and so wild that you could easily just pull stuff from different types of books and whatnot and combine it and just make something super, super interesting and crazy and fun for your party. So these books definitely help with that. Can't recommend them enough. I really just like Cawood style in general. I would recommend any of their monster books. They have one for the Underdark. They have one for cities. They have all sorts of great ones. They have a wilderness one that I like a lot. So definitely check all of them out. So I'll put a link in the description below to where you can pick up this book and other books from Cawood Publishing. Please be sure to check them out, because I'm always just a big fan of supporting these smaller publishers, and Cawood does just exceptional work. I think that wraps us up for today. I know this was a shorter video, but I am trying to keep my videos a little shorter for you guys so you can get through them a little easier. And let me know what you think about this book in the comments below, and what else you'd like me to cover here on the channel. So that's it for today, guys, and until next time, roll those dice.